All right, we should be live. Let's see here. Let's do a little refresheroo. Let's see. Yep, beautiful. We are live. We got. If you hear some sound in the background, I got my fans going. So what's up, guys? What's up? I got to clean off my bench. I got stuff everywhere. Wait for it to fill up a little bit. Ugh. Like my shirt? Hell yeah. Make sure people don't bother me. Hunter, what's up, buddy? What are you up to today, bud? Just figured we'll chat a little bit today about RC and how I'm feeling. It's kind of stale recently. Um, we'll get into it once we get through a few more people in here. What's up, Chris? How you doing, buddy? Gus was going to join today, but he's on a mission from God right now. So he's got something cooking up. It's going to be pretty cool. What are you guys getting into this weekend? I think I'm helping my buddy hang some plywood in his shop like he did in my shop. If he hits me up, I don't know if he's getting it today or what, but he just had his shop built. I hung all this by myself. And I didn't have a tractor at the time. Just me, 2 drills, and an A-frame ladder. Hopes and dreams. You doing good? It's going to be a chill weekend? Hell yeah, dude. Nothing wrong with that. But I'm curious to see what you guys think when we start talking about how I think RC is stale. Like the companies are getting stale. And again, like I'm not hating on anybody in particular, just it's like a blanket statement, like covers everything, I think. Uh, but so yeah, like as the thumbnail and title kind of says, I feel like what's up, Mets? I feel like RC companies in a whole are getting kind of stale in the sense that like it's a lot of like rehashes and mini versions of things. And don't get me wrong, those things are really cool, but it's kind of like, okay, like where's the cool new thing? You know, don't get me wrong, Traxxas put out that 2-wheel drive Baja thing, but like besides that, like besides many versions of stuff, which again, don't get me wrong, they're really cool. I would like to get a few, but it's just the shrunk down version of something else. Like, where's the innovation? Where's the cool stuff? Another thing is like, where's battery technology going to go? Because we've had lipos forever at this point, and there has to be new tech coming. You know what I mean? There has to be the new, you know, I feel like it's kind of stale. There's no way else to put it. And again, I'm not hating on the hobby at all. You see my collection of stuff, I love it. It's just like, where's it going? Like someone needs to mix it up. I think it's time for them to listen to us. Yeah. I think they're running out of ideas. Yeah, and I think all again, blanket statement. I feel like all companies are going the safe route of just rehashes. Every once in a while there's like a new thing, like the sprint, like don't get me wrong, the sprint cars are cool and stuff like that, but there's no like new things, like looking back, like when the Revo 2.5 first came out, like that was different. You know what I mean? And then it's just a remake after a remake and a rehash and an update or a shrunk down version of something. And again, I'm not hating on the hobby. I love the hobby. It's just like, where's the new thing? Where's the new hotness? Like, I don't know. You know what I mean, guys? Like, and feel free to in the comments, like, bring it up, tell me I'm crazy, I'm just stupid or whatever. Because this is just a discussion. It's not like what I say is like the Holy Bible or nothing. It's just figure I'd talk to you guys about it. I'm curious what you guys think. You like the Traxxas too, and you don't think it's very practical. Yeah. And again, I think it's really cool. But again, it's like the Traxxas Baja. And I know it's like a big name compared to like HPI or Roven and stuff, but it's still, at the end of the day, it's a different kind of drivetrain and stuff. But at the end of the day, it's another Baja. And again, it's badass. I think it's really cool. And I'm not talking down on it by any means. It's just like, just a different version of something that we already had. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Even like when the Creighton 8S came out, like that was crazy. And again, it was weak and bent and stuff. And then the Outcast came out. So it was kind of the same platform, but shrunk down, but it was something different, handled different and stuff. A lot of these rehashes or reworks and stuff kind of handle like they old counterparts, just with better electronics or this and that. And again, there's awesome companies like M2C that make upgrades. You can basically make your own custom whatever you want with that stuff. But I'm just talking like a blanket statement across like all manufacturers, not upgrade people, but just people that make the cars. It's kind of like, come on, like we want something new. At least me. I don't know. And again, if you think I'm just crazy and you're like, oh, there's plenty of cool stuff, shoot them out to me. I'm curious. And again, I know the minis are out. I think they're really cool. It's just, I don't know, man. I feel like they're like all companies are afraid to innovate and like come up with something cool. And again, like making that statement, you're going to be like, Chef, what do you think? I don't know. Like, that's why I'm trying to have this conversation. What do you guys want to see them do? Appreciate that, Mets. We all see it. Yeah. And again, like shoot out ideas. Like I'm curious, like what you guys want to see. I don't know. And like, it's easy for me to say I want to see something new, but like, what's that something new? I don't know. CSL, what's up, buddy? Like, is it like a hybrid that like it's a crazy awesome RC car that you could jump into a lake and then it drives like a boat? Like, who knows? You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just trying to think of something, Yeah, I'm trying to think. Fisco Typhon. Yeah, that'd be awesome. For sure. Again, I feel like all companies are playing it safe. And again, I know Traxxas released that Baja thing. And that's awesome. But again, it's just I don't want to say it's just a Baja with different drivetrain, but that's kind of what it is. That would be sick. Yeah. Honestly, I'd be excited for like, again, innovation in the battery tech. Because again, the RCs are fun and stuff, but like the lipos are old, man. Is there a new safer option that can output the same power? Um, and don't not like a nickel hydride, where when you start using it, you start losing power. There has to be some kind of tech coming, but who knows? Like, there's gonna have to be a big company, like a car manufacturer or something, come up with the tech, and then it trickles down to us. You know what I mean? It's just because even electric cars use them. You know what I mean? Curse, what's up, buddy? We're just talking about how I think a lot of the companies are just stale right now, and just curious, like, what you guys think would be like cool to see. Um, Again, I really think the coolest thing would be a innovation in power of different kind of lipos, or safer, more powerful lipos. I don't know. They need to make a Cybertruck RC, make that XRT into a nitro. That'd be cool. It'd have to be a big nitro motor, or shrink it down and put a nitro in it. And again, being that the RC companies have been around so long, I'm sure they feel like they've kind of did it all at this point. And again, it's hard for me to say like, well, I want to see, because I don't know. It's just nothing like really like, it's like, oh my God, that's badass. And don't get me wrong, I know it kind of sounds like I'm getting out of the hobby. I'm not. I love all my stuff. I love running it. It's a super fun thing. But where's that new hotness, you know, that no matter who puts it, like what company puts out, you're like, damn, that is badass. And again, the minis are really cool and stuff, but like, where's that new thing? I know people make X Max Cybertruck bodies. I think a dick that has one on his X Max. I think. Like, what do you guys want to see? Like, dude, again, I don't. It's like it's easy to say you want to see something new, but it's harder to think of something. So I'm not like hating on the companies, because I like, just me talking about this is kind of like, I get it. New product that all other companies try to copy. Yeah, like a new. Again, it's just going to be a rehash of something old, but like a new Losi 5B, a real fifth scale buggy, not like an Outcast or a Creighton, or just like a real fifth scale race geometry buggy would be awesome. You know what I mean? You can make it electric or gas, and just like a full size. Like, I feel like that would kind of be like, all right, that's pretty badass. But again, it's kind of like a rehash. 7 scale rally car for, yeah, a rally car or something like. Because I think the only people that really make rally cars are Traxxas. I think HPI still does, and then there's like Rovin and those guys that make the bigger ones. Yeah, a rally car would be cool, like something new. Like, again, it's a bunch of rehash and shrink downs, like Armor Rally. Yeah, exactly. Like, and I don't want it on a Creighton chassis. I want like a new one. I want to be able to, like, again, I understand then it'd have to have specific parts for just one rig and stuff. I get that. But like, just looking at it as a consumer, like, I don't want to be able to take my Creighton and make it into the rally. I want it to be specifically made to be a rally car. You know what I mean? And again, I understand why companies do that. Like, they might change out geometry and stuff, but the chassis stay pretty similar. Sometimes they reuse arms, and I get that. You know what I mean? But where's that new boom? And again, it sounds like I'm getting away from RC. I'm not. I'm not at all. I still love the hobby. It's just like, I was just scrolling, looking at like stuff at all companies, and it's like, yeah, it's cool. You know, Mats, I got you an MTXL if you want it. But yeah, I really think like a big Fisco buggy, or like a badass rally car that's not based off of something else. Yeah, exactly. And I get that. You know what I mean? And I know it's first world problems, like, oh, too bad, you got too many toys and blah blah blah. I get it. Jan 360 platform has 5 different cars, same frame and drivetrain. Yeah, exactly. And I get why they do that. You know what I mean? It's just let's think outside the box. And again, I know it's easier said than done. You know, kind of think. I don't know. I really think like a hybrid thing would be awesome, where it's like an RC car, and then you can just drive it into a lake, and it's an awesome boat. Just like stupid stuff. I don't know. Hey, Mets, I told you, you want it? Hit me up. I feel like you need it since you had that red cat. I feel like you deserve it. And everybody's that's been wanting it. We're like, I need it shipped. I'm like, okay, you have to pay shipping, and then they never text me back because I'm not paying shipping on that thing. Two-stroke boats, yeah, two-stroke boats would be really cool. Actually, I could have got one for free, Mets. Somebody I know was like, hey, I'll be like an hour away from you this morning, actually. So if you don't come pick it up, I'm throwing it away. You tried to get that bad boy. Yeah, he lives like 3 hours south from me, but he was coming up here to do something. Yeah. He said it just sits there. It's nice. It looks like the Budweiser boat, but it's not the Budweiser boat. It's badass. I was just gonna hang it from the ceiling, but I had to do stuff this morning, and he was leaving that area by 8, so I wasn't gonna make it there in time. I'd like to see a collab between companies, but their price too high. It's too high. Yeah, and they would never work together, which is this, which is good and bad at the same time because we don't get like a collab, but having options and multiple companies kind of doing similar things, we get more options. So it's like a it's like a good and bad thing at the same time. So I get that. That's why I'm really excited to start working on a mini bike too. So if you guys didn't watch that video, I took it for its first video ride. I've been riding it like crazy. I need to order the stage 2 kit and stuff. We're gonna start building that up. But again, we're not getting away from RC. We're still gonna be playing with RC cars. Don't get me wrong. Um, I just figured it'd be cool to see like what you guys think about how I was thinking about the whole RC thing. And like again, a collab, like what would they come up with, you know? So I'm just trying to think like what would they I don't know. Like I said, I'd like to see a big ass fifth scale real race geometry buggy. Besides that one that KJM got, like one of the bigger companies, I understand the one KJM's got is completely and utterly badass. Um, again, rally cars, because I feel like for a while there, a few years ago, rally cars are everywhere and like a big thing, and they kind of petered out. And then I feel like I think that's true of everything now. It kind of goes in waves. What is this dumb? Oh, the more you chat and stuff, the more XP you get. It's just something they added. I honestly kind of like it. It's kind of cool. Maybe we could do something with that. as these get bigger and bigger, we can be like whoever has the most, but you can't spam, like actually contribute. Would be kind of cool. But yeah, Mets, hit me up about that MTXL. I'd really like to see it go to you than some random. That Traxxas Rally is the best so far, even though it's a Slash platform. Yeah. And again, I get why they reuse the platforms, but and I understand that they update them as they go and stuff, but like, where's the new thing, man? It is great. Yeah, no, and I understand why they keep those around. And you know they're working on something. Like all companies are working on something, but is it a rehash or is it something new? I'm banking on a rehash. And I get the rehashes like the new Notorious and the new Creighton, completely and utterly badass. And I get it. But again, it's just at the end of the day, another one. Still beer drinking and tunes. Yeah, he's actually that's who I'm gonna help hang plywood in his shop today if he hits me up. That's the guy who got him. He just had his shop built, so they shouldn't be here much longer. Yeah, I don't know, man. Because like for a while there, I feel like the speed running community was huge, and the limitless V2 and all that stuff, and then that kind of petered out too. You don't see many people doing that. And I get it, it's in waves, but like, what's that new thing, man? I feel like companies have this same thing too when they start seeing things dip. They're like, what's that new thing that that's gonna catch? You know? And I get they can't just put something out and hope it works. You know what I mean? Because then they're wasting millions of dollars. So I get it from all aspects. You know? It's gonna be a hot one today, boys. Gotta get my electrolytes. I think you guys are right. Rally car should be the rehash. Yeah, I think so too. Because we've got countless bashers. They have the what's it called, sprint cars and mini stuff. But I want it to be like a real rally car, like not just a body with an updated shock tower on a chassis. I want a rally car. Like if a company makes like a fifth scale 8S rally car or something, that would be really cool. It was 94 here yesterday. Even my new AC struggled a little bit. Damn, dude. Make them fifth scale or sixth scale. And have both electric. Yeah. Or like, even like, I think the return of kits would be really cool. Hybrid, what's up, buddy? I'm actually curious to see what you think. We're talking about how I feel like it's a blanket statement across all companies that they're getting stale. I feel like it's a bunch of rehashes and minis, and nobody's really coming up with something cool. We're thinking that like a rally car would be really cool. If someone had the balls, like Traxxas or Arma or Lozy or somebody had the balls to make a fifth scale rally kit, like that would be like a TLR kind of thing, a fifth scale rally kit, and make it like the kits that they make for buggies and truggies where it can go nitro or electric in the one kit, kind of like my 8XT. If they make a fifth scale kit rally car that you can either go two stroke or electric in the same kit, I think that would be Hitler, bro. A big ass fifth scale um, rally car kit, dude. I think that would be cool as hell. But I feel like kits are going to the wayside unless it's like a race kit like the XRTs or not XRT, the 8XT and the 8X Elite I have. I feel like people don't want to do kits anymore. You rather buy that kit? Yeah, dude. And like if they just made fifth scale kits again, and if they did a rally car kit that you can make gas or electric in the same kit, just like the regular kits that they have now, and a buggy kit that you can go gas or electric on, I'd buy one of each, 100%. Like that'd be so cool. It's just all repeats of stuff. No denying that, but only the people who've been in the hobby a long time realize that. Yeah, I get it. And like again, I know it's first world problems. It's like, oh, you got too many toys. Oh, blah blah blah. I can't. And I get that. Just talking about it, that someone's like that's super into the hobby. Yeah, I think a fifth scale buggy and rally car kit that you can go gas or electric on each one. Mwah. I think that would stop me from crying. Thing is, kits are pricey. Looks mostly on race quality scale stuff out there for kids. Yeah, I get it, and I have the kits. I have two 8XT kits that I built and a 8X Elite kit. And again, that'd be like you said, someone that's in the hobby and is willing to make the kit. And I get it, like they can't justify R&D and like test and building it for something that's not going to sell like an RTR will. And I get that. It's just we're talking, you know what I mean? Like wishes. But that's just the top level, yeah. The Nitro XRT 8XT I built, that was a dream build. So that's over the top. And then the 8X Elite one, that I won that power plant in there in a live stream. So long as we can get engines, then the old nitros will never die. Yeah. What about conversion kits for the popular RCs? Something like that would be cool. But again, looking at it from like a business aspect, I don't think it'd be worth them trying to do it. What's that 3D and RC? How you doing, buddy? We're just talking about how I feel like a blanket statement. Most RC companies are getting kind of stale, and we're talking about how I think a Fisco rally car kit and a Fisco buggy kit, they can go gas or electric, just like the Lozy kits. You can go nitro or electric would be really freaking cool. So far, those did exist, but extra pricey, literally cheaper to just buy. Yeah. And again, I understand I'm just a consumer. So, like, in a business aspect, is it worth their time, money, and effort to do that? Probably not, because they're taking all the chance that enough people are going to actually buy that stuff. And like the first run might be sell really good because you get the diehards, and then after the first run, they might just sit there, and then it's just money sitting on the shelf that they're not making. So I get that from a business aspect. Every comment I read off hybrids, I read it as his voice. Yeah. I was chilling in your live yesterday, hybrid. I didn't say nothing. I was just hanging out. Man, it's gonna be hot today. Got the mini bike there. I'm still waiting. I gotta order the stage 2 kit. I got the tour converter, the stage 1 kit for the carburetor, so it's gonna rejet that, the air cleaner and the velocity stack. And then once I get the stage 2 kit, I can break open that new motor I got and put the cam and everything in there. And that thing should go about 55 or 60 when I'm done. It's gonna be nuts. Okay. Yes, looks like a repinch on the engine is going down. Nice, dude. His lives are hype. I love the passion. Yeah, dude. 100%. Last week we did a little bit of wrenching, but I don't really have nothing to wrench on right now. Let me know if you guys want to see either. I'm gonna make a video on me doing the upgrades on the mini bike, but would you guys want to see like a live stream of like when I'm putting the motor on or something? It'll be like a nighttime live, so it's nice and cool out here. So it would be like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night, and we'll just pop some tops and put a motor in, you know? Hell yeah. Yeah, I think that'd be kind of cool. Because I got that third camera. I can move this one here. I can move wherever I want. And then I also got this one where I can move this way so you guys can see me working on it. And then I got my face one where I can move too. So I think we can get some pretty solid angles while we're working on it. Night lives are the best. You say heck yeah? Yeah. I'll do. No, it's fine. You can yell that. No, that's a great setup. Expert level camera and shop area. Yeah, dude, working on it. It's still a work in progress. This microphone's awesome, and the software I got, like I can really drown out the background. So when it's downpouring on my roof, you won't hear it, but you only hear my voice. So yeah, it's a work in progress. But I got the stream deck here, so I can go through. I can mute. I can do the BRB. I can do all that stuff, right? Just clicking a button. So super nice. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad. I'm a naughty audio snob. So when I have like too much background noise and stuff, it makes me angry. So I try to keep it as nice as I can. Oh yeah, the sound editing tape. I forgot all about that. When you come pick up the MTXL. So yeah, and the hybrid, I'd love to get you in here one day. We can chat and hang out and just have they only go for about an hour. That's nothing crazy. If you guys didn't know, I got the pleasure to meet Hybrid in person when I did the Dirty Jersey when I lived in Jersey. He came out and bashed with us and stuff. It was really nice meeting you. Hell of a guy, super nice dude. You definitely join. Hell yeah, dude. We'll get you in here. We'll do a little live. So yeah, chef sent his nitro so far. I've never seen that before. Yeah, that was fun. That's the 8XT, man. That thing's an absolute tank. I remember the one time I brought that there. There's a video on it, but I didn't show me talking to the guys. There was someone there running a 6S Creighton, and I had that the 8XT, and just absolutely setting the crap out of it. And the guy was like, "What the hell?" He's like, "That's a nitro." I'm like, "Yes, sir." Like, there's a beast. Oh yeah, dude, we definitely have to. That'd be cool. Do like a meetup. Where are you at, Hunter? You don't have to say exactly, just like what state. Sorry, I'm sure I asked you this before, but I have a horrible memory with that. I was lucky my old Prius didn't get stuck in the sand. Yeah, dude. Or your buddy that brought that. What was it? Was it a Camaro or something? He pulled up with that, and everybody was like, "What the hell?" Yeah, Illinois. I remember it. I always ask you if you have hunting land. But yeah, I think I'm gonna film me putting the upgrades on the motor for the mini bike. I'm not gonna do that live because I really don't know what I'm doing. I've ripped governors out and stuff before, but never replaced like a cam and stuff. So I got Gus on speed dial and then videos for Redbeard's garage to follow. So again, Redbeard's garage is fantastic. So my mini bike stuff isn't a tutorial. It's like, hey, I'm a fat dude that's about to go almost 60 miles an hour on a mini bike. Wish me luck. Um, so once that's done, when I go to put the motor in, that's when I'll do the live stream and stuff. Because that way it's all buttoned up and ready to go. I'm just gonna slap her in there. You don't mind the travel, you love the drive. Yeah, me too, dude. Yeah, in a sick Corvette. Yeah. Everybody's like, what the hell? He brought that here? But yeah, dude. We got some stuff cooking. And again, it sounded like I was hating on the hobby. I'm not. Like, believe me, I love the hobby. It's just like I feel like in a hole we're in a lull. Um, and again, I know I'm lucky to have what I have, you know what I mean? So I'm not, it's just in a hole, you know. Kind of want to fire out the mini bike. Shall we fire out the mini bike? Kind of pull a hybrid, fire out the mini bike. Hybrid. I don't know how your neighbors like you. I love how you're out there at like 9 o'clock at night and you fired up that mini bike that you have. I was like, hell yeah. Oh, I appreciate that hybrid. You don't have to do that, buddy. Yeah, we go live every Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's fire out this mini bike, huh? Move my rocking chair. Ah, and my trash can. And my grinder. And now we can do one of these. I don't know how well you hear me over there, but let's see how this goes. Boom. We'll do that. We'll choke it halfway. Hell yeah. Burned a little bit of rubber on that one, huh? Burned a little bit of rubber. I had to really like squeeze it with my legs because she just wanted to eat. Yeah, honestly, I got it for a steal on Marketplace hybrid. The guy only rode it 4 times, and he was like, "It just beats me up." So I got it for a really good deal. Burn out, burn out. Yeah, dude. Come on, you knew I was gonna do that, Mets. You know who I am. Oh, Billy Bob. Yeah, I got it for a really good deal, and it still has the little knobbies on it from the tires, or on the tires. Then you can buy these near me all day. I think people buy them around Christmas when they go on sale, and then they ride them like once and they just never use them again. Do a little burnout. Swap cameras again. Let's see. Boom, there she is. We do have. We do have. Hold on. So right there in that bin, I got a brand new Predator 212. That was on sale at Harbor Freight. I got the torque converter kit that's in that box there. I got the stage 1 kit for the carburetor, so that's a new jet and a velocity stack and air filter. And then the next thing is going to be the stage 2 kit for the internal. So it's going to be a cam, a rod, rocker springs, I think something else. And then I'll crack that new motor open and I'll pull out the governor gear that's on the rod, or the, you know what I mean, the on the rod, and now I freaking know. And then swap that all out. And then honestly, it should go about 55 or 60. It's gonna be nuts. I want to start doing mini bike races out back here, because my buddy that doesn't live far from me has one. So I want to get a few guys together and do races around the track. And then hopefully that Mets guy gets one too. But yeah, dude. Billy Bob. Yeah, Billy Bob's always welcome. Smells like rubber in here now. Smells like America. And then honestly, I'll have a spare motor here for like a go-kart, because it's coming off the mini bike. So I smell rubber, right? So I think yeah, we'll do that. Oh, I also need to get tires. If you watch my first video run, I ran it a bunch through my woods. I couldn't really rip it because those tires, that V tread is like not very good for where I live. So I'm gonna get knobbier tires for it, so it actually bites better. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be an awesome build. It's gonna be super fun. Again, there'll be videos on it, and then when we go put the new motor in after all the upgrades are on, I'll do that live. We'll do that night. Have the have the door open, fan on, and it's on a motorcycle lift. I'll show you guys. So I had this motorcycle lift for years when I had motorcycles, obviously, and it's been underneath my deck for a while. So all I do is step on the thing, and it lifts it up. So I can jack it up so it's super easy to work on, and then bring it down. Because I obviously used to use that when I used to change the oil and stuff on my motorcycles. Get back in that. Yeah, dude, I got them, man. I actually ran a nitro the other day, just never filmed it. I did film a video a few weeks ago of me running the 8XT kit I built with the Nova Rossi in it. It needs a little better tune, but dude, even that thing is a beast with a half-ass tune on it. Save your back, yeah, exactly. And that goes up pretty high, so it's going to be really easy to work on. But yeah, I'm super pumped. I'll have to find a Billy Bob. But yeah, dude. Met still has the best RC video intro of anybody. But yeah, I still got nitros, man. I got the 8XT, the 8X Elite, the Revo 3.3, one with a 4.5 in it, or 4.6, and one just OG Revo 3.3, like when they first came out. I got the Savages. I got the Jado. I got that Jado in a trade. And then, yeah, I think that's all my nitros. And then obviously we got the two-stroke stuff. The Baja with the 45, the other Baja kit that I made that's a 32, I believe. Then we got the Vesla. I need to get that back out. I need to toss better tires on that and rerun that. The Vesla that needs to finish breaking in. It's running fat right now, but still, I've only done a few tanks through it. Got to get the 5T out. Man, that 5T is so good. I know you guys look at the price tag and you're like, oh my God, but those Losi 5Ts handle so good. Man, if we can find a BL mobile home, an old school lawn chair, we can make a badass new one. Yeah, dude. My buddy might have an old mobile home in his yard, or old camper. Yeah, he wouldn't mind if we filmed there either. They have to be the old school lawn chairs, and like some of those weave things are like broken. Chained up pit bull in the background. Yeah, I don't know anybody want one of those. Great dogs though. She did a pretty good burnout. I didn't want to go too crazy on it. That motor still has braking oil in it too. That needs an oil change, but it's coming out, so I'll worry about that when that ends up in a go-kart. But yeah, we gotta we'll figure it out. We'll get there. It's gonna be I'm super pumped about it. And again, we're not getting away from RC. It's just I do other things. I just have the room to do it now. Before I didn't. Ugh. What are you guys getting into today? Are you doing any RCing? What's up? What's up? I know Metz should be coming to get his MTXL from me. The Mets TXL? Mets TXL? Doesn't sound too bad. You think it froze? Didn't freeze on my end. Did it freeze for anybody else? Looks fine on my end. Hello. Hunter, it didn't freeze for you? Okay. Mets, it must be you, bud. Send help. Yeah, it must be for you because Hunter says it's still good. Someone get this man a beer. Not froze. Okay, yeah, Mets, it's you, bud. Speaking of that, it is Saturday. Boom. Apple a day keeps the doctor away. Yeah, it was you the whole time. That Billy Bob guy must be messing with your stuff. You got what? 9 minutes or so left? 8 minutes? Oh man, I just want to. Yeah, we got to figure something out where we can get like the consistent viewers and Mets and Kyle or KGM, Gus. We all got to do a little meetup, man, and hang out. Kind of like how the Dirty Jersey was. And obviously, Hybrid is invited, but he lives pretty far away. I don't know if he'd be able to make it down here. I'm in Florida now. I used to be in New Jersey. I appreciate that, Mets. Someone just drove by with a pontoon boat. Yeah, I moved from Jersey to Florida about 2 years ago now. Best thing I ever did. You in Ohio, unfortunately, boring state. Yeah. You guys got good hunting there, don't you? That guy should be your new friend. Yeah, always have a friend with a boat. Don't be the friend with a boat. I'm not really a boat guy, man. I never really. I don't care to ever own a boat. Yeah, somewhat more southern. I got you. Your brother has a new pontoon, but he never takes it out anymore. Well, take it out, Mets. If I ever had to own a boat, it'd be a pontoon boat anyway, because it's just a floating deck to have parties on. You know what I mean? I don't really like. I fish and stuff, but I'm not like super big into fishing or anything. I'm more of a hunter. You have your eyes on the Traxxas Disruptor? What's that? I don't think I ever heard of that. Oh, you gotta get your boater's license? Yeah, I don't have one either. I mean, there's no RC boat. Okay, that's what I thought. Well, I had the Probo 40, the big ass 8S one, but Metz stole it when he was here. I turned my back after a live stream and he left and I turned back and the boat was gone. Yeah, Sonic Wake 48. Yeah, that's what I used to have. But again, that Mets guy stole it. Bam, it's gone. I never had a chance to run it. Mets ran it. He said that the batteries run low really quick because it's a big ass boat. That's why they recommend the 10,000 mAh smart packs for it because it does eat a lot of juice. If you're running 5,000s, you get like a few minutes. So that boat needs high mAh packs. Thing is sick. I definitely want to run it one day with you, Mets. Yeah, I just never got around to messing with it, man. Yeah, Hunter, get one. All I heard was good things about that boat. 10,000 Z's, but I haven't taken that. Yeah, exactly. You need at least 10,000 mAh in that boat. It eats batteries fast. But everything I've seen on that boat, Hunter, people say it's awesome. And it's the biggest self-riding boat they make. Completely badass. And all the stuff on the outside is all metal. It's no plastic. It's built high quality, dude. Super nice. And Metz is a boats guy, and even he was like, dude, this thing needs nothing. He's like, maybe swap the prop for other like different reasons, but out of the box is freaking awesome. There you go, Hunter. Treat yourself. You've never flipped it. Yeah, and it's badass because it's the biggest self-riding boat they make. It's just cool as hell. Hunter, worth it, dude. Like I said, Metz is a boats guy, and even he was like, dude, this thing's badass. Especially in the boats, I feel like that's one you should get because just being the biggest self-riding boat and it being 8S and it coming with all those metal parts and stuff, it's built nice. You got the Air Trooper one yesterday. Used one from a friend. Nice, dude. You will. Yeah. It's cool, man. It's nice. I'll probably end up with another one at some point. Thing's badass though. Two-stroke boats are awesome. I should have got that one from that dude I know, but I couldn't make it out there by the time he would have left. But what is it? Yeah, we're winding down. We got like a minute, and then we'll end it. I got some things to do. You really want a two-stroke boat? Yeah, dude. I would have just gave it to you because he was just going to give it to me. In the Hobbytown store that I go to, they have the color I want. Of what? Which boat? Because I'm pretty sure the 48 only comes in that blue. Unless they have a new color now. We think you should all just go distributor. We just think you should just say screw it and get the 48, bro. Think I want green? That's badass. You could buy a wrap for it. Yeah, you sent me a wrap. The wrap is sick. Treat yourself, Hunter. Get the 48, bro. You deserve it. You're a hardworking person. Get you one. Being a bad influence. Those wraps are sick. I just don't trust myself put one of those on. I'd bring it to like a place that wraps cars and just be like, can you put this on for me? My son, yeah, dude, that's what I do. Hey now. Yeah, there you go, Hunter. You know, just after this live, just think about it. Watch some videos on it. Think about how hard you work and how much you deserve that 48, bro. Makes you nervous thinking about it. I just know it comes highly recommended by Mets, and Mets is a boat guy. But either way, it's cool. You know what I mean? But if you can swing it, dude, the 48 is nasty. And you already have 4S packs. You're ready to go, dude. Need to save money. Yeah. The wraps, yeah. Dude. I would honestly bring it to a place that wraps cars and be like, can you do this for me? But where are we at? We're at over an hour. We're gonna end it there. We're gonna end it like we always do. Wherever you are in the world, have a good morning, afternoon, or night. We'll catch you next Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, as usual. We should have a run video next Saturday. I know I said that last week, but I got busy doing things. I got stuff to do. So, but should be good this weekend. Should be a run video. Pretty soon we'll have the videos of me upgrading the mini bike to go about 60. So my big butt going 60 on a mini bike is gonna be awesome. And yeah, we'll catch you soon. I appreciate everybody that showed up as always. And I'll catch you guys next weekend.